So heading out of Mt Oxley was a good night's stay there at the Outback Beds run by Denise. Today we'll head into Burke and find a bakery with a meat pie. And then we'll probably head around, have a look around town and get some groceries and some fuel and on our way.
Day feeling lazy, time for fun and get crazy. Fishing rod in a tube and a cooler.
With all roads open, we were good to go.
Ready to hang by the water. Think I'll drink me a cold one, baking in the hot sun. Floating down the river, catching a buzz with my friends. Yeah, it's been a long week. Time to let my troubles go.
Geez, coming into Yanda campground and we came across this car that had rolled and it didn't look good, but thankfully on the door it read that the driver was okay and he was taken to Burke Hospital. So yeah, just a good reminder when you're driving on dirt roads and that. Take care. Heading to Louth.
Floating down the river, catching a buzz with my friends. Yeah, it's been a long week. Time to let my troubles go. Take it fast, take it slow.
We'll have a quick look around town and then time to find a camp.
Mix in my truck, tequila, red Solo cup, girls in bikinis swaying to the radio. That's right. Rainbow trout hooked on a line, let's roll. Think I'll drink me a cold one, baking in the hot sun. Floating down the river, catching a buzz with my friends. Yeah, it's been a long week.
Time to find a camp. Wasn't that difficult. Just head across to the western side of the river and there's plenty on the banks.
Rainbow trout hooked on a line, let's roll. Think I'll drink me a cold one, baking in the hot sun. Floating down the river, catching a buzz with my friends. Yeah, it's been a long week. Time to let my troubles go. Take it fast.
In the dark again, looking for a sunrise shot. Looking for the Celtic Cross. The Celtic Cross, constructed by Thomas Matthews. We didn't get here last night to see the sun reflect over the town on it. Got in a bit too late, so I'm here at the wrong end of the day, just trying to find a photo. Didn't get a chance for the full moon at Mt Oxley with all the cloud cover, but this morning it was clear skies and with a bit of underexposure, we'll have a crack at it. Louth Cricket Club. Roller and sight screens. Here's the old church. We're entering the school zone. There we go. Showers for the free camps sites. Free campers over the river. So hot and cold water. It's not too shabby. Shindy's in. So basically this is where we camped, on the other side of the river last night. Nice little free camp. Yeah. Houseboat down there, waiting for the next high tide. Be waiting a while. This is where we camped last night. Not a bad little spot. Not too many people in, nice and quiet. And if you want to bring your boat, here's a local boat ramp. Leaving Louth, we only had a short drive to Trilby Station. Plenty of time to set up and relax.
These city lights so bright all start to look the same. Blind me from the memories of the place from whence I came. Everything I've seen and heard and felt does not compare. You take me at my word when I say I've been everywhere.
So here we are at Trilby Station. We'll do a quick setup and then enjoy what the property's got to offer. Top campsite just on the river. Beautiful.
I'll be coming on back home. Being a rolling stone.
Wood's chopped. Get a fire going so we can cook up a few snacks.
Kick me across the ocean to the town that never sleeps. Turns out if you play the game, you better play for keeps. In the air, on the road.
Another station which is part of the Outback Beds, situated on the Darling, and 320,000 acres. It runs merino sheep and goats.
Tired of
roast out. Roast. Veggies.
Lamb roast and veggies in the camp oven tonight. What could be better?
These city lights so bright all start to look the same. Blind me from the memory.
Sizzling nicely, eh?
Get the beer there. Cheers.
Take me at my word when I say I've been everywhere. In the air, on the road, no place left for me to roam. Tell the folks, far you know.
Camp oven's on. Now, trying to get a shot. A lot of cloud, all the clouds are gone from the bloody sky, which pisses me off, but all good.
I'm upon a wooden ship. I gambled down in Rotterdam and cashed in all my chips. They kicked me across the ocean to the town that never sleeps. Turns out if you play the game, you better play for Chum. In the air, on the road, no place left for me to roam. Tell the folks, more you know, I'll be coming on back home. Tired of being a rolling stone. This old bird's already flown.
Now I'm feeling vulnerable. Any bushwalkers like that, they're going to get scared. Okay, with a few jobs done, it's time to go back to the homestead and get a mud map. So here's the original letterbox of Trilby Station. You can see the flood waters, how far they reach with the paint on the letterbox. They were from the 76 floods. Takes you about 2.5 hours, 3 hours to drive around the station. They give you the guide and it tells you all the information of each stop, which is well worth it. New Chum Homestead, that's a bonus, so yeah, if you're out at Trilby Station, make sure you give it a go. Couple of old relic cars, 2 old fences in the 50s. Obviously didn't mind a coal one. Couple of old Holdens. Have a look at them. Look at all the pickets he's got in there. That is gold. An old Holden. The old badge. Look at that. It's a beauty. It's a station sedan. Here's another one. Got the pickets just hanging out the back. Jeez, really tough. We stayed at Trilby for 2 nights and very glad we did. Beautiful spot, but also it's good just to take your time with the mud map and also just have a drive around the property and explore. So yeah, well worth it. Trying to get rid of the wild dogs. Just a reminder not to touch our sheep. Hey, look at that. Jeez, it still stinks. Still bloody stinks, but anyway, all good. We're now in the goat paddock out at Trilby Station. These huge bloody chains are just here. Don't know what they're for, but might have to ask Liz. But yeah, goats considered a pest, but they're also a good income for the station. And they're trucked to Albury, Wodonga to be slaughtered, or up into Queensland to Charleville, where they're blessed and slaughtered, halal style.
Take me away, take me far from this place. We'll find ourselves a little time each day to break from chores of fashion play. Take on the mountains, the deserts and plains. Seek out the faces that gladden the fade. Our prints in the sand, our names in their hands. The bumpy road.
This is where the Fences lived, in this old double-decker. The story goes that they used to take the kids for joyrides every Sunday when they would visit Shindy's Inn.
These walls will stay and they'll never change. Do you really want to solve that bellyache? Up the road, tear from this ground. If I made you a window, would you jump or look out? The road might take a toll on you, so you just need to think things through. And the money spent might leave you bound, so you think it don't.
They took the top off trying to cross the bridge at Louth, not having enough clearance.
I'll take my chances, cut my losses, 'cause I would rather
This is the old Fences ute that they used to get around in, do all the fencing, carry all the gear. I think their names are Allen and Morris. Yeah, bloody flies are still there. Heading into New Chum Homestead, and the owners are happy for you to go in and have a look around and see how it was in the day, what they had and how they lived. But as you do, just be respectful when you are in there. So here we are, the homestead. Please leave this phone as you find it. Dining area. Come into the kitchen. Meat sack box of it. There's the stove.
Find ourselves a little time each day to break from chores of fashion play. Take on the mountains, the deserts and plains, seek out the faces that gladden the fade, our prints in the sand, our names in their hands. The bumpy road might break your toe, so you will never know. But I'll take my chances, cut my losses, 'cause I would rather go. These walls will stay, and they'll never change. Do you really want to solve that bellyache?
What's on the menu?
Stuffed potatoes.
What's the filling?
Lamb curry.
Lamb curry, you beauty.
The road might take a toll on you, so you just need to think things through. And the money spent might leave you bound, so you think it don't make much sense. But I'll take my chances, cut my losses, 'cause I would rather go.
Plastic cheese in.
No, it's not plastic cheese. It's actually
Not?
cubed extra taste.
Take me away, take me far from this place. We'll find ourselves a little time each day to break the chores of fashion play.
I tell you what, this is so good. This bloody lamb curry. What are they called, Trace? Lamb curry spuds. We just had a packet of lamb curry pre-cooked from home, and they're smoking. They are bloody on fire. They're beautiful.